two security guards standing outside the White House are discussing how easy their job was before. All they had to do was dodge gunfire. But now they have to fend off villains who fly and shoot lasers from their eyes. Meanwhile, Mueller twins attack on the White House. One of the Mahler twins was always a clone, and the two of them were always fighting over which one of them was the clone. Meanwhile, the Guardians of the Globe reach there. They are trying to stop them, but they cannot stop them. Omni-Man also arrives to help them. He helps people out when all the people are removed from there. So the Guardians of the Globe attack the Mueller twins together and take them prisoner. Mark is sitting in his washroom reading Dog comics. When he comes out, the news is about the attack on the White House. Meanwhile, Omni-Man, who is Mark's father, arrives. Mark is also waiting to get his superpower. Omni-Man tells him that when the time comes, you will get your superpowers. Mark reaches his school where a boy is bullying Amber. Mark goes to help her, but he gets beaten up by this boy. After school, Mark works at a burger mart. At night, he comes out to throw garbage. But when he picks up the garbage bag and throws it in the dustbin, the bag goes too far. Mark reaches home and tells his parents that his power has gone out. His father is very happy to hear this and tells him to start training in the morning. The next morning, Omni-Man starts training Mark. He teaches him to fly in the air. But Mark can't control his speed, and every time he starts to land, he crashes on the ground. Also, it does not balance in air. Mark was eager to become a superhero and help people. He goes and sits on a building in the city. When he hears gunshots from a place, he reaches there. There some people are running away after stealing from the bank. They was accompanied by a titan whose skin was made of stone. Mark defeats him but takes a lot of damage during the fight. That's why Omni-Man gets angry that you weren't ready yet. Omni-Man takes him to a man who used to make Omni-Man's suit. He tells Mark to find a good name for you. Only after that I can make you a suit. Mark leaves. The next time Mark arrives, he tells the man that he has chosen the name Invincible for himself. He goes out wearing a suit and fights with many goons. All members of the Guardians of the Globe receive a signal to arrive at the headquarters. But when they reach the headquarters, everyone asks each other who gave this signal. But no one knows about it, which makes them feel threatened. Meanwhile, Omni-Man reaches there. He attacks the Guardian of Globe. There is a great fight between them, in which all Guardian members are killed. Omni-Man also gets badly injured. The director of the Global Defense Agency, Cecil, reaches the headquarters of the Guardians and picks up all the dead bodies from there. Omni-Man also taken to his facility for treatment. Cecil tells his men to evacuate the Guardian headquarters. When they leave, the demon bloodline appears. He was an expert detective. He explains that there are no traces of DNA from anyone other than Omni-Man and the Guardians. Mark and his mother visit the Omni-Man at Cecil's facility. Meanwhile, a warning is received that the city has been attacked by aliens. The Guardians have been killed, so Team Teen tries to stop them. Mark also reaches there to help them. But they are unable to defeat the aliens. Suddenly the aliens start dying. So all the aliens start going back through the portal they came from. All the superheroes are shocked as to what happened. Team Teen's leader, Robot, tells them that time moves too fast where they come from. Therefore, they age rapidly, so they start dying. When Mark arrives at school, he also finds Adam Eve, a member of Team Teen, there. He tells her that he is invincible. He also goes to Team Teen's headquarters with Eve, where the robot explains that he has installed sensors. Now if these aliens attack again, they will know first. Eve and Mark are at school when Team 10 member Rex sees a signal on the machine, which meant the aliens had attacked again. All team teams come together. They expect the aliens to start dying again soon. But it doesn't happen, says the robot. They must have developed some technology due to which their age is not increasing rapidly. During the fight, one of the alien soldiers' bracelet breaks. He again starts aging rapidly. He dies soon after. The robot tells everyone to break their bracelets to kill them. All the superheroes start attacking the aliens' bracelets. The robot analyzes the frequency of a bracelet. He then creates a shockwave that causes all bracelets to stop working. As the aliens begin to age again, they flee back through the portal. Invincible calls that Omni-Man has regained consciousness. He reaches there immediately. Cecil investigates who attacked them. But Omni-Man says that they were suddenly attacked. He didn't get a chance to see anything. Meanwhile, Cecil tells that something is coming from space. Omni-Man has to go and see. Mark's mother forbids. Mark says he'll go into space to see. When he gets there, Alan the alien attacks him. Mark tries to talk to her, but he doesn't listen. He tells that the signal was received that there is a problem on Uarth. He has come to help them. But Mark tells that this plant is not Uarth but Earth. Alan stops hearing this, and they both sit on the moon and start talking. Mark tells him that his name is Invincible, and Alan tells him that he is an evaluation officer for a planet's organization. He apologizes to him and says that he will meet again. He leaves from there. Aliens attack Earth again. Now they have advanced their technology. Team Teen tries to fight them, but they are beaten by them. Their leader beats Mark a lot. Meanwhile, Omni-Man reaches there, and he single-handedly destroys the entire army. Those who survive try to escape through the portal back to their planet. Omni-Man also reaches the other side with the portal, and goes to their planet and destroys everything. Cecil starts monitoring Omni-Man's house, and he asks Team Teen to replace the Guardians. Those people get transferred to Guardians headquarters, and new people join the team. Adam Eve leaves Team Teen. Together, he and the Invincible defeat an evil scientist and throw it into the lava. Omni-Man defeats a gigantic monster. Cecil tells his right-hand man, Donald, to guard the creature in case he is needed. Robot helps Muller twins escape from prison. During the run, one twin sacrifices another. So now he starts preparing to make a new clone. Demon Bloodline tells Omni-Man's wife, Debbie, that he suspects Omni-Man killed the Guardians. Debbie doesn't listen to him and kicks him out of the house. A man digs a tomb in Egypt. He was going to free the god named Kohar, but that god kills him. Omni-Man teaches the Invincible to fly. It teaches him to control himself in the air. He takes it to Mount Everest. Olga, a member of the Guardians, Red Rush's wife, visits Debbie and tells him that she is going back to Moscow. The Demon Bloodline also meet to Omni-Man and tells him that he knows he killed the Guardians. Omni-Man tells her to leave, or he will send her back to hell. Mark goes back into space. He goes to Mars with a NASA mission. His job was to protect the astronauts, but the astronauts suddenly disappear. He goes underground looking for them, and there were Martians. He tells them about a creature there, which can control people's mind, but the Martians can change their shape, so they have no effect on the Martians. The Invincible takes all the astronauts and runs away, but a Martian also reaches the Earth with them. Cecil sends the Demon Bloodline back to hell. Titan was working for a gangster named Machine Head. He pays for it, but when he is done with all his work, Machine Head still refuses to let him go. Titan comes to the Invincible for help. Invincible gets ready to help him. They both attack the base of the Machine Head, but the Machine Head was already ready for it. One of his people opens a portal and summons some people. There was also a battle beast among them. They beat the Invincible and Titan. Meanwhile, the new Guardians also arrived to help them. But the battle beast was so powerful that he seriously injured all of them too. He then leaves saying that he did not enjoy the fight. But during this fight, Machine Head is arrested by the Global Defense Agency. All the heroes reach the hospital. The Titan takes over the base of the Machine Head and starts working in its place. Mark arrives at an upstate university with his friend William. There they meet a scientist Sinclair who was very arrogant. He captures William's friend Rick and turns him into the machine. He also captures William, but Mark arrives to help him. Rick helps the Invincible to fight. Together, the two defeat Sinclair and her robots. The Global Defense Agency arrives there, and they take Rick to say they'll fix it. Robot approaches Muller twins and tells them that he is the one who freed them. So now they have to do something for him, and that is they have to make a clone of him too. And all its memories will transfer within this clone, and he will also give them something in return. Muller twins accepted, and they get the job done. But the robot gives them a map that leads them to a mortal's dead body. Meanwhile, Omni-Man's wife Debbie learns that Omni-Man has killed Guardians. She reaches out to Cecil. Cecil tells him that only one human can stop Omni-Man, and he is invincible, so they try to reach him. Omni-Man, on the other hand, was also looking for Mark to join him. As Omni-Man approaches Mark, Cecil tries to stop him. To waste his time, he wants to reach the Invincible first. Cecil uses the sea creature. Omni-Man tells him that he has beaten him before. but Cecil tells him that he drugged the creature, due to which it is more powerful now. Omni-Man is unable to fight with him. Mark also arrives there. Omni-Man and Mark together kill the creature. Meanwhile, the Muller twins get Immortal's dead body. They fix it again. Immortal asks about Omni-Man as he wakes up. He reaches there looking for him. Meanwhile, Omni-Man reveals his true motto to the Invincible. There is no place for the weak on the planet Voltramite he hails from. Their people started killing each other during the fight. Thus, only those who were powerful survived. After that, they started to establish their rule over other planets as well. Each Voltramite was given a planet over which he was to rule. The Earth was handed over to me. He tells the Invincible that you and I will rule the Earth together. But Invincible refuses and a fight ensues between the two. In the meantime, Immortal also reaches there and he also joins in the fight. Omni-Man kills him again. Then he starts to fight with the Invincible. In their fight, the city of Chicago is destroyed, and he reaches Mount Everest by beating him, but then suddenly stops and leaves the Invincible and goes to space. Cecil brings his facility to Invincible and begins treating him. When the Invincible recovers, Omni-Man is long gone. No one knew where he had gone. Cecil receives a signal that someone is coming from space. Invincible goes to see. When he gets there, it was Alan who came back. He tells Invincible that when I went back and told the planetary organization that he had accidentally landed on Earth, he found out that there was a Voltramite on Earth as well. So your land is in danger from him, but the Invincible tells him his whole story, that the Voltramite Omni-Man was his father, who is now gone from here, and that too is half Voltramite. Alan tells him that no Voltramite leaves their work unfinished. They will definitely come back. So you should be ready. Invincible tells him we will be ready.